Hello everyone, it's Chris here, Legacy Conversations. We have a new idea here. We have a new idea where we want you to go out and make movies of yourself. In other words, to record yourself. Especially where you have like a parade going on, or you have like a association type of function, not your internal stuff. We're not interested in that. That's secretive. It should be kept inside your own ranks. But where you go out and you have a function, like a skouwerskier, a parade, that type of thing. And I know there's a lot of them going on every week actually. Because what we're trying to do at Legacy is we're trying to get our former comrades who somehow left the fold and got fed up and said, F this, they will go their own way. We're trying to get them back. And not only because they can then pay you subscription money, but you need that to survive as well, but also because they have skills. It's astonishing to me. We talk about the guy about when he was 17, 18, 19 years old, and today he's a professor of science, or he's a famous lawyer, or he's something. He's a businessman. He made a lot of money. He's not the same guy that he used to be in the army. He's got a lot of skills, which we need if we wish to stand together, and that's what we're trying to do, because I'm utterly convinced, and there's a lot of you who agree with me, that if you're alone and you're sitting there at the house and you're thinking about the past and you're getting angrier and angrier by the moment, that's where Satan is going to get you. So we need to get these guys back, and the way to do it is to show them what you do. And so I've recorded 2 parades. I've recorded the one at Port Elizabeth, and it was by chance. I didn't even know about it until I arrived the night before to listen to Eben Barlow speaking at the Rooiplaas meeting. I think the parachute people, General McGill was also there, a guy called Mark Hume was starting to play a major role in Legacy, the same as Kevin Johnson. These people are just supportive, and I thank them from my heart. And every one of you can get involved. This is not my show, this is our show. This is to help ourselves, because no one else is going to do it. We really need to start helping ourselves now. So my idea is to get these guys out, is let me broadcast these parades. Let us broadcast our functions and our skouwerskiers. But I can't be there. It's impossible for me to go to South Africa every time to do it. There's just no money for that. No time, and I don't know when the restrictions will come again, except that it is coming. So we have a platform. So all you need to do is grab hold of a camera, any camera, even your cell phone will work. Start making your own videos and send it to me. And we will put it together into a normal Legacy type of production and broadcast it for you. And of course you can also leave your details behind so that people can call you, join up if they want, all this type of thing. It's a service, we're trying to help. But sadly the service comes with certain legal problems as well, because you cannot just grab anybody and take pictures of him or take a video of a man and broadcast it. You need his permission. Now, normally with Legacy, it's very easy, because if you agree for me to record you, then you've agreed. Yes, you can withdraw your permission at some stage, and I will honor it. I will definitely remove your video, but by that time that video might have been downloaded somewhere else. I can only remove my side. That's part of the agreement which we have with each other if you come on the show. But when somebody is just marching there in a platoon on a parade, you really need his permission first. So you need to announce it through the guys who's organizing this, to say, listen, I want to record this for Legacy. And then you need to ask around to everybody, are you guys cool with this? Is this okay? Now, preferably it's always better to get it in writing, but I'm not even asking that. As long as the guy agreed to it in the front of other witnesses without the gun being pressed against his head, and not drunk while he's saying that, he must be able to give permission in the legal sense of the word. Then yes, of course, you can then go on and record. Now, how do you record this? I would prefer it if you have your camera or your cell phone, keep it horizontal, like this. not like that. Because when you got a very small little picture, it doesn't really give much detail. It's alright when you record somebody, actually good, but I prefer it like this, it's much better. Just keep it horizontal, and first always take a picture or an intro shot of where this is taking place. The best way to know what I'm talking about now is go and look at Mark Hume's video which he made of a 6-1 meg Skouwerskier in Port Elizabeth at the Naval Club, or a place like that. That is perfect. He did it perfectly. How he did it was, he started with a place, then he honed in on the, he focused in right on the 6-1 meg logo, and from there on he started talking. He grabbed people, he would say, hello internet, I'm so-and-so, and I'm here at this and this place on this and this date, and we're having a Skouwerskier, or we're having a parade, whatever, just so that the listener actually know what you're talking about, because we have no idea, we were not there, you know. And then what he did is he grabbed people as they came in, obviously with their permission. He would say to them, I see we're having Colonel so-and-so arriving, sir, how are you, welcome here, sir, where did you serve? And the guy would answer a few questions, you know, where he served, what he's doing now. And then he leaves, and the next one comes, and the next one comes, and that's how you bring these people in. And then you focus on the parade itself. You can see the Sergeant Major is bringing the people up, and we're marching, and the band is playing, and it's just nice. And then you focus to the speakers. You know, normally there would be the chaplain to start with a prayer, and then there would be the reflaying or whatever, just, you know, clips of them. Now, right, technically, people ask me, Chris, shall this be on just one long video? No, make different clips and send me all the clips. I can link them together. Rebecca did buy us this fantastic computer which we can work on, very expensive 60,000 rands laptop, as well as the software which goes with it to make movies. So we got the ability to do that, but of course if you can do it yourself, you're saving me a lot of time, and I would be grateful. And then you just take the parade, and after the parade is done or the function is done, you talk to a few people, you know, if there was a chaplain there, or there was one of your mates who wants to be on the show, just bring him and say, hey, come and tell us what happened here, are you happy, what's happening, if you have a toast, let's then have a toast. Always focus, if you have a flag flying there, always just take a short video clip to show that the new South African flag is flying there, because now I'm coming to what you cannot do. You cannot, under any circumstances, record somebody who doesn't wish to be recorded, because that guy can sue you, and he's going to sue me. Now, I'm an ex-lawyer, I'll definitely defend myself in court without it me costing me money, but it's going to cost you a lot of money. But we don't want that type of nonsense anyway. It's just going to cause bad feelings, so don't do it. Just ask the guys before. Then also when you start talking to a guy, recording him, just ask the guys behind you to keep quiet. Because the camera, the microphone, it will pick up the sound. And sometimes we're talking rugby, and you know the F words is coming here and there about your Transvaal or the Blue Bulls. I absolutely agree with that. VP man myself, don't like your Transvaal. But anyway, you know what I mean. We can't broadcast that, because there are children and, you know, women also listening here, and we're trying to create good vibes, are we not? It's our legacy we're talking about here. It's damn important. So we don't use that language. So just ask them to keep quiet. And then it can be, as I said to you, many different clips, as well as pictures, that we can all put them together with full details of what happened and what didn't happen. In other words, when did this take place, why did it take place, and where did it take place? These things are important. And then also you need to tell me, because I don't know your mates. It's very important, if you talk to somebody, they need to introduce themselves. In other words, oh, I see it's Colonel so-and-so. And then Colonel so-and-so will say, yeah, I'm Colonel so-and-so. I was a commanding officer of the Hillcrest Regiment or whatever. And before that I was wherever. So I know where to put a name. And then we will edit all these things, and you can get it to me via file transfer or whatever internet program you use. It doesn't matter. I've got quick internet in Switzerland and Thailand, where we're probably moving to the end of the year. So I'll be able to download. And then what we do is we put the movie together. Our once it's together, I will send it to you, and you will have to look at it and say to me, Chris, okay, well, I think perhaps here at minute 15, 12 seconds, for the next 3 seconds, let's just take that out. I was, bubbling a bit or whatever, and we'll do it. But it's for you. You have to tell me, Chris, minute 15, second 12. I don't have time to go back and listen to the entire thing to find that little piece you want out. It's the same with pictures. If you have a picture you want to put in, then tell me. And if it's at all possible for us to get this video out and in a legacy standard type of video, then by all means we're going to do it and post it and give it as much exposure as we can. And that's basically it. It's not as difficult as I explained. In fact, it's a lot less difficult. So I'm appealing to all of you, please, if you're listening here, and there's a function coming up or a parade, please go and do it yourself and send it to me. If needs be, I'll make a new playlist for you. I'll put another day out for it, say Fridays or whatever, where we only broadcast this. Let us bring these people back into the fold. It can just save their lives. It's very possible that you can save a comrade's life by bringing him back. And that's the way to do it. And that's my story. If you have any further questions, please ask, just tell me. And until we meet again, God bless.